Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be doing another plan as I go style rewind spread where I kind of back plan my prior week just for my own memory keeping purposes. And I like to do it in the plan as I go kind of white space style because I secretly wish I could be that kind of planner, but I'm like, wait, my brain does not quite work that way for prospective planning, but it's awesome for memory keeping. So anyway, the kit I'm using is from Hello Petite Paper. It was her mystery kit from last month that was kind of Paris and I almost said Dash Hound, guys. Dachshund theme. FYI, I said Dash Hound till I was like 23. I literally thought there were two different types of dogs called Dash Hounds and Dachshunds. I don't even know. This is what you get for like being a kid who had like their head totally buried in books and like never talked to actual people. But anyway, I am going through, I did the bottom washi. She has two smaller strips, and then she also has some glitter headers that she includes on her header sheet. It's not enough to do the full week with, but it is enough to do one full set of headers. So I use those at the top just because I like to cover up that top strip because I find that harder to cover with like other stuff. And for the sidebar, I did the cute little Bonjour box, the habit trackers, and then I did the this week little weekly ombre to track my steps. I wear a Fitbit, and then I decided to do something a little different. Normally I track my happy mail, but I decided that's not, I don't know, I don't really necessarily need to do that, and instead I want to have a little bit more room for like capturing some favorite memories. Last week, Sarita did some of the funniest things she had done yet. Like she got herself trapped in the laundry room and it was so freaking funny and cute. I mean, I'm sure she was scared, but she was like really cute about it, and it was like really, really funny and like just a few like really fun memories from the week. So I wanted to have space to write those. I might do a half box next time because I didn't quite have the space I wanted in the list once I actually went back to fill it. But yeah, but I think that's something I'm going to be doing going forward in these. And anyway, now I am working on the date covers. I'm using a set of date covers from Rose Colored Days that I just included in a recent haul, and I'm using her transparent gold date dots as well, which I think are an awesome idea. I've been loving them. The only thing with her stickers, they are a beautiful glossy paper, but they are fairly thin, especially since she uses a lot of lighter colors. So what you just saw me doing was whiting out all of those dates so that it didn't poke through and you could really get the pretty effect here. I decided not to use any flags in the upper corners because the purple matched this kit well enough. So now I can move on to my spread, and you see there my Clever Gal Crafts foiled stuff for the week. Had to bring in some foiling here since I had the foiled date covers too. And I am just layering a Clever Gal Crafts heart sticker over a little thing to mark down my video for Monday. And then I used a Fox and Pip little girl that's hugging a pillow to note down that I was up late because Sarita was sick again. We're finally transitioned from the new food though. I'm happy to report that we are like several days out from the last like bout of like mid night like basically diarrhea, but sorry, TMI, but she's doing much better now and like fully transitioned. They say that's pretty typical when they're transitioning to a new type of food. So anyway, and so I slept in that morning, so I couldn't get a run in. So instead I went for a run midday, which you see marked down in that half box. I was able to run about 3 miles during lunch out on the National Mall, which was super awesome. I wish I could do that more, but now it's starting to get so hot that I'm like, I kind of miss my chance to do that. And it's always hard with work to know whether I'll be able to. And then I noted down with the little Fox and Pip paper clip there that I actually was able to snag one of the Planner Society March kits. I did subscribe to the Planner Society. You'll see that coming up on my channel. But I didn't get the March kit, but she released it to like new subscribers and I was able to snag one. I felt super lucky. And then the next thing I noted down was calling my mom. Then I used a little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to note down that I got a ton of happy mail that day. And then that night, my husband has been trying to make like at-home Neapolitan style pizza, and he had like a super successful week with a new crust and like a new like style of baking. So that was like the first night that he was trying it out. So I used a little Fox and Pip pizza girl because I thought that was like a really cute way to note that down. And I was like helping him and stuff, so I thought that was fun. We had a fun pizza night together, and then I just put that little odds and ends and cut down one of the scalloped heart checklists at the bottom for my YouTube tasks. And then on to Tuesday, I marked down my video again and then use another Fox and Pip sticker layered next to a Clever Gal Crafts foiled a flag there to note down that I needed to go to Starbucks because I was just dragging that morning. And then I used a full box to fill in part of the day. And then after work, I had a happy hour with my girlfriends. So I'm using a Planning Roses Wine Time sticker layered over a half box from the kit to mark that down. And then I am grabbing a Little Miss Papery TV that says to watch, because when I got home from happy hour, I didn't really feel like doing much, but I definitely wanted to finish watching Big Little Lies because I hadn't finished the finale yet. I had like 2 episodes, so I like sat down and like binge watched both of them, and I was so obsessed. It was so good. I had actually read the book, but I still like loved the final episode, and that was awesome. And I layered that little Fox and Pip channel surfing girl next to the TV, which I thought looked really cute. And then on to Wednesday, marked my video down first, and then noted that I went for a run that morning with Sarita, and I'm taking a paw print sticker from Little Red Prints, which is a shop that you will be seeing in an upcoming haul. And then I am taking a strip of washi to cover up that header. And I'm also just filling in that space with some deco. And then I noted down that I had like a crazy day at work. Oh my God, my boss was driving me insane. And so I used the little Fox and Pip little laptop girl to note that. And then I am taking a flag to mark down that I had another pizza night with my husband, and then I took the full box down there, and now I'm taking a flag or like a little quarter box from the kit, the glitter label, to note down editing. And then that night, I just spent some time reading. So I'm taking that Piper Paper Co. Time to Read sticker and my little Fox and Pip little reading Susan sticker that she calls them next to it, just because I thought that looked cute. And then on to Thursday, I wanted to feature this Eiffel Tower sticker fairly prominently, and I didn't really have anything going on Thursday morning. So I went ahead and put that up top. And then I'm just layering a strip of washi to cover up that header. And I'm taking one of the foiled flags there from Clever Gal Crafts to note down that I had to work late, which kind of sucked. And then I took an Uber home, so I am noting that down, which was nice because my work does pay for Uber when you stay late. Apologies for like the horrible camera framing. I'm having serious troubles with my tripod lately where it's like not holding like the tilt I put it at. So that might need to be replaced. But anyway, that'll be fixed shortly. And then that night I had some like little to-dos to do. So I just made a little to-do list with the cut down scalloped hearts, and I'm taking a Planning World little foiled box sticker next to that just to add a little bit of that foil. And then that night, because my parents were visiting that weekend, I decided to wash Sarita for the first time, give her her first bath. Oh my God, it was hilarious. She was so unhappy. She only tried to kind of like half-heartedly escaped, but for the most part, she was just like accepting her fate. But she was so sad, and it was so sweet. I felt so bad. And she like couldn't get dry after. Like I vigorously dried her with a towel like for like 10 minutes straight, and she kept doing her dog shake. She must have done it 30 times. But I don't know if she just has really thick hair or if I did a really good job getting her wet, but like she wouldn't get dry. But anyway, on Friday, I wanted to take a half day and work from home, and I did end up working from home, but I ended up having to work pretty much the whole day. So that's why I used that little Coffee Monsters Co. kind of side eye emoji, like glaring at the phone, because yeah, I didn't take the PTO I wanted. But then I was able to kind of log off a little bit early once my family got there, and we went for a walk, and I'm marking with Sarita, and I'm marking that down with the Planning Roses leash sticker. By the way, the bath sticker that you can't see right now is also from that Planning Roses sheet. And I then am noting down that my parents, or my mom and my stepdad, arrived, and noting that we went out to dinner that night for more pizza. It was a very pizza-heavy week. And then I'm just blocking out the rest of the night with that Aria's Daydream family time sticker. Oh, and then I just realized that I have had a Munchkin, a Once More with Love Munchkin on my hand for for the entire day of Friday. I had meant to add that on Thursday and forgot. I wanted to use that little ramen munchkin to note down that I had ramen for dinner on Thursday, which was, I am still really into at-home ramen. It's like my new kind of like, like if you just need, like I used to just make eggs when I needed something fast at night, but ramen is like my current favorite, which I know eggs are like way healthier, but oh well. On the weekend, I went ahead and layered that adorable dog, little wiener dog double box to, and then with the weekend banner just to block out some time. I just really wanted to use that. So even though my weekend days tend to be my busiest, I still wanted to squeeze that in. And then I am going back to Friday with a Planning Roses bed sticker to note down that our really fancy new bedding, the like parachute bedding, which is like this new kind of like direct sales homewares thing. They keep advertising on all my favorite podcasts, and I finally became convinced that we needed new parachute sheets. So I wanted to note that down, that they arrived. And also that's helpful because you have like a 60-day free trial period. So then I know when they came. And then on Saturday, I noted down that we were doing house projects with a Planning Roses foiled icon and a flag, but I really didn't like how I wrote that down. And I realized that I had forgotten to mark out that we went to Target first. So I'm taking a paper and milk Target trip and layering it over that little thing I just whited out. And also taking a Fox and Pip Target girl, holding the bags and wearing her cute little plaid shirt. And now I'm just trying to rearrange it such that it goes under the flag. And then I'm just taking moving that other flag down to note down that we did house projects in the afternoon. I did a little bit of quick filming, got my Erin Condren filmed while my husband and my stepdad worked on some stuff, but then I went down to help. And then that night we went out to eat again, so I put that in a half box, and then at the bottom I just did some late night editing, so I marked that down at the bottom. And then on Sunday, putting my video down first, of course, and then we went on a nice family walk with my mom and stepdad. So I'm taking a little Planning Roses paw print icon, well, with Sarita, of course. I guess that's kind of implied at this point. And then it was back to Target again because we had gotten something, needed to return one thing and pick up another thing. So I took my second little Fox and Pip Target girl. I have two different Target girls. That was more of the vibe Sunday morning. The second one is a little bit more frazzled looking, which was definitely the vibe. And then my family left. So my husband and I grabbed tacos for lunch. So I noted that. And then we grabbed groceries quickly, put that down. And then I did a lot of filming. So I'm using a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that. And then I took that little leftover strip that I had cut off from the sidebar to note down that just kind of hanging out with my husband and my husband and Sarita, and then I noted down that I did some laundry. And now I'm going back and adding some deco. I do have a ton of leftovers from this kit, but I love using my Plan As I Go leftovers in my traveler's notebook because I always have a lot of lists left over, which is perfect for the kind of planning I do in that TN. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and definitely subscribe if you like seeing these videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.